I held the words back and they changed shape. The quieter part was leaning through. Not yet named, not fully said. I felt it arrive without asking. You looked at me once and made no claim. That was enough to loosen the sentence. Something in me rose and kept leaning through. No one asked why, so I did not explain. The feeling stayed low, but it had life. I found my breath in the space you left. Not like a promise, not like a sign. Only something tender, learning my voice. I could have turned away, but I did not. I let the thought form, then let it rest. You waited there without making it heavy. I heard myself change in the middle of saying less. A gentler part of me arrived without a reason. It rose once, then folded back. I did not call it anything, I only let it move through. The hour passed without asking for meaning. Your smile came late and lowered the noise. What I could not say turned warmer in my mouth. No clear reason, no need to prove. The quiet in me had somewhere to go. I let it stay without holding it down. Something in me rose and kept leaning through. Not as a confession, not as a change. Only the part that answered inside. I did not make it larger, I did not make it small. I let it live under the sentence, human enough to remain unnamed. I kept the sentence low, then you made it listen. Not with a promise, not with a claim. You noticed the part I usually hide, and I did not turn from the feeling. I smiled too late to cover it clean. You let the moment take its own shape. No need to ask what changed in me. It was warmer when I spoke. I said less than I meant, but you held the meaning. The guarded place in me felt safer to enter. You did not reach for anything larger. You only let me arrive in my own time. I felt more human when you heard me clearly. That small light kept lifting chasing after. I tried to make it plain and lost the plainness. Something in my tone turned toward you. Not like confession, not like a scene, only the way I stopped disappearing. Your patience was careful, but never empty. It gave my words somewhere to land. Later, I carried less of the old weight. The feeling remained without needing a reason. I could have made it smaller, but I left it living. You did not ask for all of me at once. I felt more human when you heard me clearly. A softer truth kept lifting after. No line was finished, no promise was made. Still, I was there more fully than I planned. What I held back did not feel hidden. It only waited inside the speaking. You let me be understood without making it heavy, and I let the feeling remain gently received. I let the rush pass without going with it. It came back close, but not all the way. A narrow heat ran through my chest and lost some force inside the breath. I did not hurry to disappear. I gave the hour a steadier shape. No bright decision, no lifted flag, only my nerve landing more clear. I met the tremor till the rush went by. The part that pulled could not take all of me. I kept the space within from closing too soon, and let the difficult minute turn human-sized. No one could see the shift from outside. It did not need to become more. I let the old flinch spend itself slowly, then came back whole to the next small line. I stayed inside it till the turn went by. It returned once more with the quieter command. I felt it near me and did not bend. The rush moved through without choosing for me. I stayed inside it while the turn went by. Not gone, not solved, only no longer holding the hold of me. A steadier breath found its own measure. I did not make it loud, I did not make it small. I let the tremor pass without handing it the hour, and I remained present when the pull went by. I heard you laugh after I lost the line. I kept my face from saying too much. There was a hush I did not plan, but your eyes made the minute feel wider. No vow in the middle, no reason to decide. It came around and widened gently. I let the softer answer reach my mouth, then stop before it turned too clear. You smiled at the part I left unfinished, like it could breathe without being held. I thought the moment would move away, but it leaned back into our breathing. No one pressed the warmer part, no one made the tender things speak. It came around and widened gently. You laughed again under your breath. I followed late and felt less careful. The line I avoided lost its sharpness. It did not need a perfect place, only your nearness without a demand, only the hush growing lighter. I kept the meaning low in my mouth. You met it there without reaching. No chosen word, no borrowed sign, just a small yes that never had to open. It came around and widened gently. By the time we both looked away, the tender part was already moving. Not certain, not declared, only real enough to linger between breathing. I pull the honest part back from my tongue, not out of doubt, not out of pride. You gave me time without turning it into a test, so the ache in me loosened at the throat. No grand display, no careful disguise, only the near thing, choosing a lower voice. I gave no label to what I meant. You gave no signal for me to hurry, and the tender ache beneath my chest stayed active without asking to be known. It kept a pulse under the saying, I gave you less than the ache contained. You did not turn the lesser part away. You let it be as much as it could be. No perfect phrase, no lifted proof, only a small warmth still awake in me. I changed the harder truth into a shorter sound, And for the rest, the part I spared from becoming too clear felt less alone than it used to. I kept the center low in my throat, not locked away, not made for anyone. You did not move to pull it out. You only let the ache loosen by itself. It kept a pulse under the sand, and I let it be. No bright mission, no finished answer, only the careful ache breathing below the words. I let it soften without turning away. A live pulse under my tongue. I lowered the problem until I could meet it. Not with a speech, not with a show. You gave a half smile from the other side, and the larger thing lost its old command. I did not announce it, I did not dress it up. The next part fit where I was. I took the lighter side of what I meant, let the rest wait outside my chest. No raised hand, no perfect reason, only a choice with air to move. I have been making the distance too wide, counting the whole thing before it reached me. You said very little, but the strain grew thinner, and I found a way to face the task. Not a victory, not a clean result, just one plain motion asking nothing larger. I let the difficult part lose its size, let it come down to the level of my voice. No one needed to name the reason, no one needed to see it clearly. I came back to it without a grand speech, no rush in my shoulders, no need to perform. You made the far part feel reachable, and I faced it without making a scene. The next part fit where I was. I gave the hour one careful motion, then let the rest come through unforced. And not solve, not celebrate, only less far than I had made it. I kept it modest and let it move. One plain choice inside my hands. I did not expect your small knot to land so evenly beneath my ribs. You said nothing rare, nothing rehearsed, but the hour eased without asking much. I stopped correcting the mood in me. The simple part turned sweet on its own. You made no lesson out of how I felt. You only like time could widen, and the tired part changed color inside. Not into joy, not into a message, just something I could carry without effort. I let the lighter mood come in by itself. No need to explain, no need to perform. You gave the passing minute a rounded middle, and I forgot to measure the load. I did not chase a better version. I only smiled once when your smile returned. The trouble in me lost its sharper outline. Not gone, not solved, just less eager to fill the whole place. You spoke lightly, I heard it clearly, and the old ache missed its cue. I carried less without naming the change. No bright announcement, no neat conclusion. You made the common part feel lighter to hold, and I let myself receive it quietly. The simple part turned sweet on its own. Nothing had to widen more, nothing had to become grand. Only the hour resting in a gentler middle. I left a small smile where it began. Not explained, not made larger, just slightly alive beneath the feeling. You reached me while I was hesitating, not to fix me, not to take control. I was still choosing how much to show. Then your tone made the strain feel smaller. No rescue in the middle, no sudden truth. You reached me early and softened the fall. I had been bracing for a longer turn. You made the distance feel easier to sing, not by saying much, not by taking over, only by meeting me where I could stand. Coming toward me, you did not push it back. You let me breathe beside it. I felt my shoulders miss the old rehearsal, and the tight place loosened without a scene. You reached me early and softened the fall. I did not need a brighter explanation. You kept the moment human and low, no clean rescue, no careful close. Only the right time, finding my voice. I let the sharper thought lose its old outline and followed your tone into the next line. Bent. I felt the ache for and soften the fall. No label for the turning, no reason made large, only the shift I could finally meet. I did not fall into the old delay. I found myself not by your timing, not saved, not explained, only steadier when your voice began. I heard the old alarm low in my body, not as a storm, not as a command. It used to choose the size of my breath. Now it only moved through a smaller part. I did not follow, I did not bow. I let the warning lose its sharper color. You were not trying to pull me through. You only spoke like I was already here. And the narrow place inside my chest loosened once without needing a reason. Old alarm faded before I obeyed it. I watched it pass and did not follow down. No lifted reason, no sudden repair, only my voice returning to its middle. I used to shrink when it came too near, but the center in me did not fold this time. I let the warning spend itself low, let it lose the rule over my breath. No one called it relief, no one made it bright. It simply moved with less authority. Without making it rescue, and I received it without moving away. The old alarm faded before I obeyed it. I watched it pass and did not follow down. Not erased, not free, only steady enough to hear myself return. The old command went quiet in the body. I did not need to explain the change. I let the feeling come back human without giving it the whole of me. We did not need to press the thought, not into speech, not into certainty. You looked aside at the same small moment, and nothing in me asked to be larger. No bright declaration, no careful seal, only the feeling moving on its own. I kept my voice lower than a wish. You let the tender part take its time. No larger meaning, no chosen phrase, only the middle left unforced. We kept the moment moving on its own. No one made it more than it was. I did not reach for a cleaner version. You did not turn it into a lesson. The warmer part moved below the words, then softened without needing a name. I could have explained, I could have made it clear, but the smaller truth felt safer untouched. Not empty, not fading, just partly held and still felt. Dress it for another hour. Your smile lowered the pull in me. Mine followed without getting loud. We kept the moment moving on its own. No bright declaration, no careful seal, only the tender part resting between breaths. Not fixed, not turned away, just partly held and still felt. I held the words back and they changed shape. A quieter part was leaning through. Not yet named, not fully said. I felt it arrive without asking. You looked at me once and made no claim. That was enough to loosen the sentence. Something in me rose and kept leaning through. No one asked why, so I did not explain. The feeling stayed low, but it had a life. I found my breath in the space you left. Not like a promise, not like a sign, only something tender, learning my voice. I could have turned away, but I did not. I let the thought form, then let it rest. You waited there without making it heavy. I heard myself change in the middle of saying less. A gentler part of me arrived without a reason. It rose once, then folded back. I did not call it anything, I only let it move through. The hour passed without asking for meaning. Your smile came late and lowered the noise. What I could not say turned warmer in my mouth. No clear reason, no need to prove. The quiet in me had somewhere to go. I let it stay without holding it down. Something in me rose a sentence, human enough to remain unnamed. I kept the sentence low, then you made it listen. Not with a promise, not with a claim. You noticed the part I usually hide, and I did not turn from the feeling. I smiled too late to cover it clean. You let the moment take its own shape. No need to ask what changed in me. It was warmer when I spoke. I said less than I meant, but you held the meaning. The guarded place in me felt safer to enter. You did not reach for anything larger. You only let me arrive in my own time. I felt more human when you heard me clearly. That small line kept lifting after I tried to make it plain and lost the plainness. Something in my tone turned toward you. Not like confession, not like a scene, only the way I stopped disappearing. Your patience was careful, but never empty. You gave my words somewhere to land. I carried less of the old weight. The feeling remained without needing a reason. I could have made it smaller, but I left it living. You did not ask for all of me at once. I felt more human when you heard me clearly. A softer truth kept lifting after. No line was finished, no promise was made. Still, I was there more fully than I planned. What I held back did not feel hidden. It only waited inside the speaking. You let me be understood without making it heavy, and I let the feeling remain gently received. I let the rush pass without going with it. It came back close, but not all the way. A narrow heat ran through my chest and lost some force inside the breath. I did not hurry to disappear. I gave the hour a steadier shape. No bright decision, no lifted flag, only my nerve landing more clear. I met the trammer till the rush went by. The part that pulled could not take all of me. I kept the space within from closing too soon, and let the difficult minute turn human-sized. No one could see the shift from outside. It did not need to become more. I let the old flinch spend itself slowly, then came back whole to the next small line. I stayed inside it till the turn went by. It returned once more with the quieter command. I felt it near me and did not bend. The rush moved through without choosing for me. I stayed inside it while the turn went by. Not gone, not solved, only no longer holding the whole of me. A steadier breath found its own measure. I did not make it loud, I did not make it small. I let the tremor pass without handing it the hour, and I remained present when the pull went by. I heard you laugh after I lost the line. I kept my face from saying too much. There was a hush I did not plan, but your eyes made the minute feel wider. No vow in the middle, no reason to decide. It came around and widened gently. I let the softer answer reach my mouth, then stop before it turned too clear. You smiled at the part I left unfinished, like it could breathe without being held. I thought the moment would move away, but it leaned back into our breathing. No one pressed the warmer part, no one made the tender things speak. It came around and widened gently. You laughed again under your breath. I followed late and felt less careful. The line I avoided lost its sharpness. It did not need a perfect place, only your nearness without a demand. Only the hush growing lighter. I kept the meaning low in my mouth. You met it there without reaching. No chosen word, no borrowed sign. Just a small yes that never had to open. It came around and widened gently. By the time we both looked away, the tender part was already moving. Not certain, not declared, only real enough to linger between breaths. I pull the honest part back from my tongue, not out of doubt, not out of pride. You gave me time without turning it into a test, so the ache in me loosened at the throat. No grand display, no careful disguise, only the near thing, choosing a lower voice. I gave no label to what I meant. You gave no signal for me to hurry, and the tender ache beneath my chest stayed active without asking to be known. It kept a pulse under the saying, I gave you less than the ache contained. You did not turn the lesser part away. You let it be as much as it could be. No perfect phrase, no lifted proof, only a small warmth still awake in me. I changed the harder truth into a shorter sound. You let it reach you without asking for the rest. The part I spared from becoming too clear felt less alone than it used to. I kept the center low in my throat, not locked away, not made for anyone. You did not move to pull it out. You only let the ache loosen by itself. It kept a pulse under the saying, and I let it be. No bright admission, no finished answer, only the careful ache breathing below the words. I let it soften without turning away. A live pulse under my tongue. I lowered the problem until I could meet it. Not with a speech, not with a show. You gave a half smile from the other side, and the larger thing lost its old command. I did not announce it, I did not dress it up. The next part fit where I was. I took the lighter side of what I meant, let the rest wait outside my chest. No raised hand, no perfect reason, only a choice with air to move. I have been making the distance too wide, counting the whole thing before it reached me. You said very little, but the strain grew thinner, and I found a way to face the task. Not a victory, not a clean result, just one plain motion asking nothing larger. I let the difficult part lose its size, let it come down to the level of my voice. No one needed to name the reason, no one needed to see it clearly. I came back to it without a grand speech, no rush in my shoulders, no need to perform. next part fit where I was. I gave the hour one careful motion, then let the rest come through unforced. And not solve, not celebrate, only less far than I had made it. I kept it modest and let it move. One plain choice inside my hands. I did not expect your small knot to land so evenly beneath my ribs. You said nothing rare, nothing rehearsed, but the hour eased without asking much. I stopped correcting the mood in me. The simple part turned sweet on its own. You made no lesson out of how I felt. You only nodded like time could widen, and the tired part changed color inside. Not into joy, not into a message, just something I could carry without effort. I let the lighter mood come in by itself. No need to explain, no need to perform. You gave the passing minute a rounded middle, and I forgot to measure the load. I did not chase a better version. I only smiled once when your smile returned. The trouble in me lost its sharper outline. Not gone, not solved, just less eager to fill the whole place. You spoke lightly, I heard it clearly, and the old ache missed its cue. I carried less without naming the change. No bright announcement, no neat conclusion. You made the common part feel lighter to hold, and I let myself receive it quietly. The simple part turned sweet on its own. Nothing had to widen more, nothing had to become grand. Only the hour resting in a gentler middle. I left a small smile where it began. Not explained, not made larger, just slightly alive beneath the feeling. You reached me while I was hesitating, not to fix me, not to take control. I was still choosing how much to show. Then your tone made the strain feel smaller. No rescue in the middle, no sudden truth. You reached me early and softened the fall. I had been bracing for a longer turn. You made the distance feel easier to sing, not by saying much, not by taking over, only by meeting me where I could stand. was coming toward me. You did not push it back, you let me breathe beside it. I felt my shoulders miss the old rehearsal, and the tight place loosened without a scene. You reached me early and softened the fall. I did not need a brighter explanation. You kept the moment human and low. No clean rescue, no careful close, only the right time, finding my voice. I let the sharper thought lose its old outline and followed your tone into the next line. You reach me early and soften the fall. No label for the turning, no reason made large, only the shift I could finally meet. I did not fall into the old delay. I found myself met by your timing, saved, not explained, only steadier when your voice began. I heard the old alarm low in my body, not as a storm, not as a command. It used to choose the size of my breath. Now it only moved through a smaller part. I did not follow, I did not bow. I let the warning lose its sharper color. You were not trying to pull me through. You only spoke like I was already here. And the narrow place inside my chest loosened once without needing a reason. Old alarm faded before I obeyed it. I watched it pass and did not follow down. No lifted reason, no sudden repair, only my voice returning to its middle. I used to shrink when it came too near, but the center in me did not fold this time. I let the warning spend itself low, let it lose the rule over my breath. No one called it relief, no one made it bright. It simply moved with less authority. Without making it rescue, and I received it without moving away. The old alarm faded before I obeyed it. to hear myself return. The old command went quiet in the body. I did not need to explain the change. I let the feeling come back human without giving it the whole of me. We did not need to press the thought, not into speech, not into certainty. You looked aside at the same small moment, and nothing in me asked to be larger. No bright declaration, no careful seal, only the feeling moving on its own. I kept my voice lower than a wish. You let the tender part take its time. No larger meaning, no chosen phrase, only the middle left unforced. We kept the moment moving on its own. No one made it more than it was. I did not reach for a cleaner version. You did not turn it into a lesson. The warmer part moved below the words, then softened without needing a name. I could have explained, I could have made it clear, but the smaller truth felt safer untouched. Not empty, not fading, just partly held and still felt. We did not dress it for another hour. Your smile lowered the pool in me. Mine followed without getting loud. We kept the moment moving on its own. No bright declaration, no careful seal, only the tender part resting between breaths. Not fixed, not turned away, just partly held and still felt.